literally take a trip just to eat. 5 seconds later, not even 5 seconds later, 2 seconds later, it's never because of the girls. Because, you know, boys always finish before girls. Have you ever shat on yourself before? To make it even worse, have you ever shat on yourself in public before? As I'm sure you've read in the title, in today's video, I will be talking about how I almost shat on myself on a 10-hour flight. Hey man, today's video is gonna be a good one, man. But before we get into all that, if you want more videos like this in the future, please make sure to like and subscribe. With that being said, let's get it. So if you're following me on social media at Wendy the Fox on everything, you will know the fact that I just took a trip to Vietnam. What you probably won't know about is the fact that I got super sick while I was on the trip, which is not really surprising because you see, every time I go on a trip, I always end up sick, whether it's because of the food or the water. But don't worry, it's never because of the girls. I'm not that guy, you feel me? And whenever it happens, it's not like I can't get out of bed sick, cause I can get up and go out. But the problem is that after I go out, get on the street, I will need to find the bathroom, no matter where the fuck that shit is at, bro. 2 weeks into the trip, my girl came up to me and she tried to convince me to take a small trip out of town with her and her sister. Girls pressure, I fold, my nigga. First day at the resort, we went and ate some food. Side note, my nigga, if you've ever been on a trip with a girl, you know how much of a big bag they are. Girls literally take a trip just to eat. After we finished eating, we went straight to the pool. While I'm in the pool, I started to feel hot and cold at the same time. So I told my girl, let's get out of here. As I was waiting for the girls, because you know, boys always finish before girls. My girlfriend looked at me and she asked if I was okay. I was shaking for some reason. Yeah, just a little cold or something. Because that's genuinely what I thought. We went home, and as soon as I got home, I went straight to bed. Not even 5 minutes of me laying down, I got a fever, and I started to feel like I can't get off this bed. And the next thing I know, bruh, I'm puking. All the food that I just ate, my system is taking it out, fam. So I ran to the bathroom. Like I said before, I'm used to this shit. Cause every time I fly, I get sick. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take some pills and go to bed, and when I wake up, I'm gonna feel better. But little did I know,
this is gonna be the beginning of my nightmare.
At this point, my girl is worried. She went with her little sister to grab me some pills. To my surprise, I cannot fall asleep. And I started to feel like I need to use the bathroom. Not to throw up. No. To go to number 2. You know when number 2 is knocking at the back door, there is nothing you can do about it. Especially when you're sick and weak and you don't know if you're gonna die or not. So I got up and I went to the bathroom, did what I was supposed to do, and went back to bed. 5 seconds later, not even 5 seconds later, 2 seconds later, I went back to the bathroom. So I'm like, alright, what's going on? I went back to bed right after I was done, because I'm like, this is the second time, so we must be good. 5 seconds later, I felt it again. So I'm like, what the fuck? In that moment, I'm trying to hold it, because I've been gone twice already in less than 5 minutes. So it can't be real. As I'm trying to hold it in, my stomach is telling me, nah fam, this shit gotta go. So I went back for the 3rd time.